I was by myself as well, and for a full 20 minutes, I was like, I'm not going to get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's speak to Dan and Woody from Bastille. Right, good morning.
Good morning.
Now,
how are you?
I'm really good. I'm very, very well. Now, I can see the pair of you on the screen, which is great. Dan looks like he's just at home having a cup of tea, whereas Woody looks like you look like you're in the studio because you have a set of drums behind you.
I am in the soundproof-ish studio at the end of my garden, which my neighbours are thrilled about.
How was Glastonbury?
Oh, mate, it was so much fun. Did you go this year?
No, I didn't.
It was we played on the Thursday night a kind of a secret set at a place called Williams Green, which is this little tent. We played a secret set there about 6 years ago, and it was amazing to get to be there, be part of it. And we had a sort of 15-piece brass band. These guys called the Old Dirty Bastards, who are brilliant, and they headline that stage every year, every Thursday. They learnt our whole set, but we'd never played together before, so we got in there on the Thursday. I actually got stuck in the queue trying to get to our gig. I got stuck in the crush.
Did you?
Yeah. So we were on at 7:30 and we were at 6 o'clock. Right, guys, we'll meet at 6 in the backstage in the tent. We'll get to, like, we was playing drums on a table and there's an acoustic guitar. And we're like, we'll run through all the songs and hear what the Bastards have done with all the songs. The Bastards, by the way, are incredible. So they've done the most amazing arrangements of like the whole 45 minutes of music.
Brilliant.
But I was like, right. I just got to Glastonbury, was so excited, went out with my friends. I was like, it's nearly 6 o'clock. Tried to get to that part of that whole corner of Glastonbury. Fortunately for us, was so busy that it had to shut it off. They were sending out warnings telling people to not go.
Yeah,
I was
they
like,
did.
I need to get there. So I was queuing up, and at one point, when in a crowd, there's just that mega crush, and you literally can't move, and you're like shoulder to shoulder, pressed up against other people. It was that. But I was 2 fields away from where I needed to be. And in my head, I was by myself as well. And for a full 20 minutes, I was like, I'm not going to get there. And I'm also not going to stand in this crowd shouting, I've got to get through. That's my gig. Because I didn't want to be that guy.
I'm the singer in the band. Move, guys.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Like, we're all the singer in the band. Go away.
Yeah, so a really secret set, wasn't it, that one?
It was,
yeah, Bastille did an entire 45-minute set of just instrumentals. It was phenomenal.
It was excellent.
Very avant-garde.
It's the best they've ever done.
You know, weirdly, we were talking about this only the other day, because I often watch Glastonbury and think to myself, you know, how do they get there? I know that sounds silly, but it's that thing of like, you know, there must be bands that like don't have the right wristband or get stuck in the crowd and everything. But my other favourite thing from what you just told me, is there must have been people in the crowd that saw you and they're like, I don't know who this secret gig is, but Dan from Bastille is queuing to see them as well. It's got to be phenomenal.
They must be huge. Yeah.
It's got to be huge. Yeah, all that put off a whole load of people. It was like, let's get out here.
And was it true as well, guys, that your support act at Glastonbury was Michael Eavis?
Yes, it was. So Michael Eavis came out with his band and did like My Way and a bunch of covers that he's done before. It was the most surreal thing. And before him was Mel C. So it was, in terms of a lineup on Glastonbury on a Thursday, like it couldn't really have got more. We sort of came on and we're like, technically we just got supported by a Spice Girl and the guy that set up and runs Glastonbury.
Great.
What a couple of acts to follow. It was nuts. But it just, you know, obviously being back at festivals as a massive festival goer myself, and you know, someone that just loves going to shows. It's just so nice. It's so exciting to be back on that farm, and it was such a great weekend.
The Chris Moyles Show.